The illusion of giving to get, why it's a recipe for disaster. The ego's concept of giving is transactional at best and manipulative at worst. It says, I'll give, but only so I can receive. Or worse, I won't give until you give first. This is not love, it's business, it's not generosity, it's an investment strategy with an expected return. But love does not operate under conditions. Spirit does not keep ledgers. Why, giving to get never works. At its core, this mindset is based on lack. If I believe I need something from you, I must believe I don't already have it. And if I don't have it, then I must also believe I am incomplete, unworthy, or insufficient in some way. This belief system poisons relationships, businesses, friendships, and even our connection with ourselves. Because what happens when you give only to get? You either don't get what you expected and feel resentful. Do get what you expected, but it's never enough, so you demand more. Fear that if you stop giving, the other person will stop too. So the exchange is built on control, not love. Either way, you're trapped. And the funny part, the other person usually senses it. People can feel when a gift is wrapped in invisible strings, giving to get. The leaky cup. Imagine pouring water into a cup with a hole at the bottom. No matter how much you pour, it will never be full. That's the nature of giving with expectation. It never fills the soul because it's not real giving. The loan shark. A loan shark never gives money freely. There's always an interest rate, always a demand, always an expectation of return. If love is given this way, it isn't love. It's a contract with small print and hidden fees. The boomerang with a razor's edge. When you give with strings attached, it's like throwing a boomerang with a blade. If it doesn't return, you're angry. If it does, it cuts you on the way back, because the need for return itself is painful. How it manifests in the world. Romantic relationships. I'll only be affectionate if you show affection first. This turns love into a currency, and soon both people are bankrupt. Friendships. I always text first. If they cared, they'd reach out. The ego turns generosity into a scoreboard, ensuring no one wins. Business and work. I'll work hard if they pay me more, but businesses reward initiative, not conditions. Spiritual practice. I'll trust God when I see results. Faith doesn't work on consignment. The alternative, giving because you already have. Spirit's way of giving is entirely different. Give because you already have. When you give from abundance rather than lack, there's no expectation, only overflow. Think of the sun. It gives light without asking for anything in return. It doesn't say, I'll shine on you if you shine back on me. It just shines. And in doing so, it naturally receives, not by force, but by the very nature of light expanding outward. Provocative questions. What if the only thing stopping you from receiving is your insistence on expecting? If you truly believed you lacked nothing, how would your giving change? Are you giving, or are you subtly bargaining? What happens if you give with no expectation, no agenda, no need for return? What if you already have what you're trying to extract from others? Because in truth you do.